Hey, it's time for another
Everyday getaway.
and here we are in Skagway, Alaska.
It's snowy Skagway, apparently. It's actually not as cold at this moment as it looks like it would be. I would say it's probably mid to late 40s.
Yeah.
Sun shining, which is nice for now.
Hey, but we're headed to the Yukon,
We're going to take a bus
so it's
trip.
going to get cold.
There we go. We're going to do stop by Emerald Lake, the world's smallest desert.
Playing some snow,
Playing some snow. Hopefully we're going to,
see some bears.
I'm looking forward to that. I hope so. Bald eagles and maybe a whale on the way.
Hey,
Oh, it'd have to be soon because we're going to be in the mountains.
hey, so go ahead and join us on this adventure.
Here we go.
All right, this is the Popcorn Emporium, and inside the Popcorn Emporium you find Southeast Tours. It serves Skagway for over 30 years. That's who we toured with today. And when you go in, if you don't order before or purchase this ahead of time, you can go in and they have like a kiosk inside the Popcorn Emporium, which has like every flavor of popcorn you can imagine. And we won some today on our trip for answering some questions, so we're excited about that. We're taking the Yukon Discovery Tour. It's a 6-hour tour. We go to Bridalveil Falls, Pitchfork Falls, White Pass Summit, Tormented Valley, Yukon Waterway, the Carcross Desert, Emerald Lake, Caribou Crossing Ranch, Wildlife Exhibit, and Doug Mushing Camp. Lunch does come included. I think it's like a chicken lunch, and we purchased from Southeast Tours, but we did purchase online, and we just came in and showed our passports. You have to have them because it goes into Canada, and they offer several ones, but this is what we chose for today.
Option of curry lentil over rice. Do we have anyone today that would prefer the veg?
Back in the late 1890s, Skagway was the place to be. Think Wild Wild West meets get-rich-quick fever. This little sleepy Alaskan town suddenly found itself bursting at the seams as thousands of gold-hungry dreamers poured in, all chasing fortune in the Klondike Gold Rush. Ships dropped them off by the boatload, and from there it was an uphill battle, literally, over the rugged White Pass, or even more the brutal Chilcot Trail into Canada. The town was buzzing with saloons, schemes, and non-stop action. But when the gold all dried up, so did the crowds. By 1918, Skagway had gone from a roaring gold rush hotspot to a quiet town of just 600 souls, its wild glory days fading into legend. So today we travel from here at the Skagway River up to the Yukon and back. Let's go.
On each side of the actual border.
The height of the gold rush, this little town of Skagway could have up to 30,000 people at a time coming in, filtering in, some building cabins, but some just pushing their way up onto this Yukon highway to try to get to that gold, because they all were dealing with
Good view of the railroad.
gold rush fever.
Off to the right. We have Pitchfork Falls we'll begin to see, and we'll stop there on our way back.
That's cute.
But very tall waterfall
We did
system.
stop briefly at Bridalveil Falls. It was in a tricky part of the highway, so we just jumped out, got a few quick pictures, and then we were back on our way, headed up towards the Yukon.
See how high up they have climbed coming out of that valley. There's a couple of tunnels back there that they blasted through the rock, and also a very tall trestle that when the road was first built, it was one of the tallest trestles of its time.
We made a
in the
quick
world.
stop to take in the raw beauty of this incredible landscape. Our guides shared that parts of the pass can plunge to a bone-chilling 60 degrees below zero. And that's not just a cold snap, it's sustained. And with the fierce howling winds, it's no wonder the trees here, some over 300 years old, are twisted, bent sideways, and stunted from the lifetime of battling the elements. Despite the permanently frozen ground, patches of unexpected blue and green peek through the tundra, hinting at hidden pockets of water beneath the surface. Nature here just doesn't survive, it endures.
After our climb up the Alaska Highway through the mountains and a trek past the hauntingly beautiful Tormented Valley, we crossed into the Yukon, passing through customs with our passports in hand. Along the way, we paused for a snowball fight, an unforgettable first for some who had never seen snow, before driving at our lunch destination, the Wild Adventure, Yukon.
We ate at the hitching post. So today we're eating in the Yukon Yeehaw wagon. We've got our coleslaw, our chicken, our potatoes, and we're gonna go get some other stuff. But this is a cute little area. The barbecue chicken, potatoes, coleslaw, unlimited rolls, donuts, and tea, coffee, water, and there's a place where you can buy other things to drink. So we've got like picnic tables. It looks like you're in the south of a picnic. We've got these covered wagons. You can also eat in these covered wagons, which that's kind of fun. Like we had the buckboard part, but these are covered ones. So you can eat outside at these tables. There are inside ones like these. That's quite a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these covered wagons, and they look like they could hold easily 8 to 10 people. And then here's another one of those wagons like we ate in. Love this guy. Out of the dining hall, there are restrooms. After we go through the restrooms, we're going to go find the petting zoo. There's animals, but I think it's pretty much like a petting zoo with some goats and different things. Men to the left, because women are always right. Boom.
Check out these giant moose that we ran into. A little scary.
Before we check out some animals, got a chance to watch these Klondike hikers do some hiking up the mountain.
A little bit of our mushers camp here. And can't feed the puppies, but I think we can go in and see the puppies. There's an Iditarod timeline. This little one up top is absolutely beautiful. A mushing sled. I've been thinking about this all along. I want to pet the puppies. We can't get to them, but these are all sled dogs who are in training. This is their husky gym, it says, but some of them are harnessed up, so they're practicing. Now, if you do this panning for gold, which these are folks are doing, the water comes up out of this well area and it streams down, giving the the sense or feeling of a river. And that keep that water flowing down there where they can sort out the silt, this glacier silt, and the other small pebbles and stuff, and hopefully find something a little bit heavier, which is a whole nugget of gold. This is Nala.
There's like
She's precious.
a thing to go that's like
Hi, darling. Hi, darling. What are you doing, huh?
so she was
You are adorable. Yes, you are. Thank you for the pet. There's a giant mosquito. I'm gonna get Doug to go stand next to him. Now, if you are from North Carolina and ever been out on the Outer Banks, Cape Hatteras, Buxton area, this is the size mosquito that they have there. Right, there's a cute little Yukonish cabin. Maybe could have been owned by a settler or somebody headed up for the Gold Rush. But if you look around this Yukon Wild Adventure Park, there's all sorts of like a store frontage, and this Yukon goat walk, we have seen a goat up there before, but there's a museum entrance. It says there's a museum in the back, but what you have there really is a gift shop, and it leads back to the dog mushing area. Doug, how was your lunch?
It was really good. The coleslaw was great. The chicken was really good. Had a great flavor to it. The donuts were superb. I got a couple in my pocket.
I got one in my pocket too.
But I thought it was a really good lunch.
This is Emerald Lake. Emerald Lake gets its name because of that beautiful green color, which comes from the limestone and the minerals in the water, how they interact together. The limestone dissolves, it interacts with the minerals, and then depending on how the sun hits the lake, you'll see the different shades of green. Our guide did say there's not a large fish population in here because of all the minerals. Well, that's interesting, because not far from here there's a place that or a lake that we went by that they said the fishing is so excellent that people travel for hundreds and hundreds of miles to go fishing. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure that the depth of the water in different places also adds to the ability to, or your ability to see different shades of green. And I hope it comes through on the video as green as some of the places are. Back over here next to this little inlet to the left, it's more of a light jade green. And then as we come to the center, there's a deeper green. And then we've got jade again on here on this other side.
Our driver said one of the most fascinating things he has seen here, most beautiful things, is he saw a big moose come down to the water, the edge of the water, and he said it was really neat.
All right, this beautiful mountain in the backdrop here is Mount Montana. It rises 7,300 feet in elevation, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Welcome to the Carcross Desert, aka the world's smallest desert. Except, plot twist, it's not actually a desert. It looks the part with the sand dunes and all, but the climate here is way too humid to make the official desert cut. What you're really seeing is a quirky patch of northern sand dunes left behind after the last ice age. Back then, giant glacier lakes dumped a bunch of silt, and when the lakes dried up, the wind whipped the leftovers onto these surprising sandy waves. It's basically a desert with an identity crisis, and we love it for that.
Not long after leaving the desert, we came across our first bear. We apologize for some of the pictures that have a little bit of framing from the windows, but we were on the bus when we saw this first guy.
Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Look at that.
It's got the pawing action going.
We have a bear right in front of us, kind of 11:30ish. He's coming up here towards us, so we have to get back in the bus. But look at that.
That's why I checked now. They love these dandelions.
Now this here is one big bear. Interesting fact that bears love dandelions. And this guy, he found him a nice big patch of them.
See his tail? That's black. That's a buck. Got it. See his horns? See his nubs?
Two bears. Two bears. And at one place there were two bears. I mean, there was one big black bear and only there was one shoe. So we don't know where the other shoe went or the person who was with that one shoe. Okay, one other thing. This is the most rock skipping I have ever seen in my life at one time. Like everybody on our tour is skipping rocks. That's funny. It looks like I have some professional rock skippers and some plunkers. We've got more rock skippers on this trip than I could imagine. I think everybody on our tour is skipping rocks right now. Oh, that one went pretty well. Oh, we got some professional rock skippers. While I have a moment here stopped, our tour bus driver, we were with Southeast Tours today. We booked it, as we said, prior to coming. We booked it online. I think we booked it through Priceline and got a great
$50 off.
Yeah, we booked our cruise through Priceline, and with that we got a $50 off of one of our tours, so we used that for this.
This is the first time we had booked a cruise through Priceline, but saving the money on the excursions was really nice. And also because we were on Norwegian, we also got $50 off each excursion that we booked through them.
And this tour, our driver has been absolutely wonderful. He has stopped. I mean, he's made a point to turn around. We've seen two bear, and the second one he drove down and turned around and came back just so that we could spend some time viewing it. He's been great. Lots of great information, very friendly, very helpful.
A lot of people do the train, but with the train you get to see a lot of nice views, but you don't get to stop. With this, it was a 6-hour tour. It was cheaper than the train, and we got tons of stops, and it did include that lunch.
A 6-hour tour, a 6-hour tour. I don't know if you can see these things that look like somebody's been sliding down the mountain. Every once in a while it looks like somebody's sledding or sliding. That's where the snow is coming down the mountain. That's a little bit of it's not a real big avalanche, but that's kind of what an avalanche does. The snow just starts coming down and it pushes itself down the side of the mountain as it melts a little bit.
What a great day.
We've had a wonderful tour. We have seen so many things. I want to shout out to Southeast Tours. They've done a great job. Our driver has been awesome. We'll let you know who he is and give him a shout out a little bit. Maybe we can get a picture with him.
We saw some great scenery.
We saw
two bears,
a brown bear and a black bear,
some deer, and a porcupine.
and so many beautiful mountains. I mean, the snow behind us is gorgeous. It's probably in the 50s.
It's been nice all day long.
Yeah, I've only had my coat on really one time. We had a great lunch at that, what used to be Carcross, I think Adventures, but it's changed now, so the name of it's a little bit different. But we had a great lunch there and got to pet some animals. But absolutely beautiful day. We highly recommend the bus tour up to the Yukon. It stops. You get to do so many great things.
Hey, thanks again for joining us.
Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we will see you soon.
Hey, hit that like button if you would, please. If you haven't already, please subscribe and share this video out. We really do appreciate it.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.